Hey Yogi, welcome to class. If you're new to the channel, I'm Ree, this is Burley, this is Drakey, and if you are returning, welcome back. We love practicing with you on YouTube. This one is not in my usual filming spot, just because I'm away, but this one is just going to be a nice 30-minute morning movement practice. It's actually just going to be me filming a live class that I'm teaching on Zoom, so it'll really feel very authentic in terms of a movement practice in the morning. To sit on the shins, just let your hands fall down onto your lap. It feels nice, close down the eyes, or just look down to your lap, just so that you block out the light, block out some external distraction. And then start to notice or take a bit of an inventory of things around you, so the sensations around you. So there is a river that runs outside this door actually, so I can hear that. So just notice the things that you can hear. Maybe it's a little bit of distant traffic, maybe it's electric items that have that very, very minor hum. And then move away from tuning into hearing and then move into the sense of smell. So how does it smell right now where you're at? Maybe you can smell the lingering of some food, depending on when you are. Maybe you can smell, your own spray, something you've got on, deodorant or cream or anything. Just notice those smells. And then come into the feeling, the sense of touch. Starting at the feet, notice what you can feel. Maybe that's the feet interacting with the ground. Maybe that's your hands just gently laying onto your shins. Maybe you can feel the butt onto the heels and the heels pushing into your butt, and just notice all of those little check-ins and sensations. And then let's take a big inhale to marry all of those senses together. So deep inhale. And then sigh that out of the mouth. Tuning into the indriyas, the senses. Deep inhale. And big exhale. One more, just like that. Deep inhale. And sigh that away. Beautiful. From here, bring your hands up above your head, interlace your fingers. Let your first finger and thumb stay out. So kind of similar to Kali Mudra, and bring the hands up. And you really want to try and hug your ears with your triceps. So you're really lifting up, you're really wrapping your triceps together. We're going to take a little bit of a Katona pranayama here just to wake us up a little bit. So as we inhale, we turn the body to the left. And I want you to think about the lower body staying grounded. So the tendency will be the right hip will want to come along for the journey. Let the right hip be heavy. So inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. So the twist is coming from your mid-back. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Speeding it up a little bit. So in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. When you're just feeling that rotation here. So feel it from the middle of your back, kind of halfway up your back. And just keep going. In, out, and try and go to pretty much what feels like your max capability here. You can close the eyes because it can get a little bit dizzy. And just keep going. Keep squeezing the shoulders together. Keep lifting the shoulders. And keep going as fast as you can for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Big inhale. Long exhale out the mouth. Just let the hands drop loudly. So boom, down they come. Give them a shake. Nice. And then from here, we'll come on to all fours. So coming onto a tabletop position. So you're going to have your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. And just start to make some circles. So the usual vibe, you're just warming up your wrists here. You're just getting your wrists involved, getting a little bit of blood moving into them. Swaying around left to right, and then right to left, and right to left. And to feel that weight transfer, maybe this is the first time you've had weight on your hands for a couple of days. So just notice how that's feeling. And then find structure within the quadruped, but within that, just move. So move however feels nice for you. Circling, maybe rolling forwards and back, maybe tucking and untucking the tailbone, letting the head and neck feel free. Come into a bit of stillness. From here, you're going to take your right foot and place it outside your right hand. It might come off your mat, that's fine. And then we're just going to rock forwards and back. If you need to crawl your left knee back a little bit to allow you to kind of straighten and bend into the right knee, you can. It doesn't need to be a big straighten here into the right leg. You just come in forwards and back, rolling onto the heel and onto the toes of the right foot. And just getting a little bit of juice into the right hip. And then come back, bring the right knee back under you and switch sides. So this time the left foot is going to journey outside your left hand. And you're going to come forwards and back again. If you need to crawl the right knee back so you've got more space, then do so. And just come in forwards and back. You can let the left toes lift. And again, you don't need to fully straighten here. It's not requirement. You can just feel it out. Feel how you feel. And then bring your left knee back underneath you. Beautiful. From here, bring your right foot outside your right hand again. And this time you're going to kick your left foot. Your left foot's going to come all the way off your mat towards the right side. So your left foot's now kind of behind you. Then you're going to reach your left arm up, taking a bit of a twist here, kind of coming into this sort of mini Parsvakonasana. Think about drawing the belly button back as you roll through the spine. And then left hand will go down, back to the middle. So release the left foot from where you got it from. Take your right foot back, have a little shake out. And then left foot outside of your left hand. This time the right foot is going to kick so it comes to the left side of your mat, off your mat. And then you're going to turn, opening up. And just notice, again, you know, the senses. How does it feel? So for me, this is my tighter side. I find it so much harder to open on this side. So just notice those sensations. What's the body trying to tell you? And then right hand down. Left knee underneath you. Have a little shake out of all of that. Let it go. And then from here, come to sit back into like a seed. So you're going to untuck your toes. Sit back to your heels. Let your forehead come to the ground. And take your arms alongside your legs. So coming into kind of like a bit of a child's pose. But you're thinking of this as more of like a seed place. A fetal position. Taking your arms alongside your body. Have a couple of breaths there. Nice, and then we're going to flow through a few Katona moon salutations just to gently get a little bit of heat into the body. So from here, as you inhale, you're going to lift your head and chest up. And as you do so, you reach your arms up and over your head, gaze up to the fingers. As you exhale, bow down. Let your hands just land onto the mat. From here, drop your elbows so that your forearms are flat to the mat. Look forward. And then as you inhale, you're going to drag yourself forward into upward facing dog or cobra if this is a bit early for up dog for you. Beautiful. Then drop the knees, tuck the toes, push back into downward facing dog. Nice. From here, as you inhale, step your left foot to your left thumb, drop your right knee down and rise into Anjaneyasana, low lunge. So this doesn't need to be your deepest low lunge, we're just getting started. Exhale, fingertips frame the left foot, step your right foot up to meet your left, nice and gently here, and bow down, Uttanasana. From here, roll yourself up to stand, reach your arms up with you, come to Urdhva Hastasana, your gaze up to your fingertips. Then as you exhale, you're going to swan dive. So you're going to open up your hands and bow over your legs, coming all the way back to Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, we're going to step the left foot back, drop the left knee down. Inhale to low lunge, reach the arms up again. Try and come up and out of your sit bones, up and out of your hips here. Exhale, hands frame the right foot this time. Tuck the back toes, step your right foot back to meet your left, downward facing dog. From here, as you inhale, you're going to roll into high plank and then drop your hips down, coming into an up dog. Kick your heels backwards, so you've still got your toes tucked here, which is unusual for up dog. And then exhale, drop your knees, push your butt back, come all the way back to the seed. Let your arms come alongside your body, head down to the mat. You're in the seed position. Inhale, rise up, sitting on the shins, reaching the arms up and overhead, gaze to the fingertips. Exhale, bow forward, forearms to the mat. Inhale, look forward. Let the forearms stay down. Pull yourself into cobra or up dog, pressing into your hands if you've gone for up dog. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot comes forward, drop your left knee, rise into low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands frame the right foot, step the left foot up to meet it, folding over yourself, Uttanasana. Inhale, roll yourself up, sweep your arms up, gather up some energy, Urdhva Hastasana. On the exhale, open up your arms, bend your knees, swan dive back down to Uttanasana, fold deeply. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the left foot back, drop the left knee down. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Tuck the back toes, step the right foot back this time, down dog. Roll into high plank. Now kick through your heels as you drop your hips, squeeze your butt, come into up dog. Then drop your knees as you exhale, untuck your toes, push back, arms alongside the body, come back into the seed position. Inhale, roll up, sitting on the shins, reaching the arms up. Exhale, bow forward. Forearms down, inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. This time keep your back knee up. We'll rise up into a crescent lunge here. Try and square off the hips. And then exhale, hands to the mat. Gently step up the right foot next to the left. Fold over yourself. Have a hang here. Inhale, roll up to stand. Reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, bend your knees, swan dive down, arms out to the side. Find the fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back. Keep the right knee lifted back into high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step your left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, pull through into plank pose first. Kick the heels backwards and then drop the hips as you kick the heels backwards. This is quite a big back bend. Then from here, drop your knees, untuck your toes, sit your butt back to the heels. Forehead seeks the mat, hands alongside you. You're back in your seed. Inhale, arms reach up, look up. Exhale, bow forward. Forearms down, look forward, pull into up dog. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, right foot forward, high lunge, keeping the back leg lifted. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step up, left foot next to right, fold over yourself. Deeply bend your knees, hang here. Inhale, roll up all the way, arms up and overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bend your knees, swan dive down, arms out to the side, hanging over your body again. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, left foot journeys back. Keep the knee up and come into high lunge again. Hands to the mat as you exhale again. Step your right foot back to down dog. Inhale, come into plank. Kick your heels back and then drop your hips. Pull your chest through your arms. Come into up dog. Exhale, drop your knees. Untuck your toes, sit back. Find the seed position. Nice. Speeding it up a little bit, building a little bit of heat here. Now you've got the pattern. Inhale, sit up on the shins, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, pull through into up dog or cobra. Exhale, push back, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, rise into high lunge. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat, right foot meets left. Inhale, roll up, arms up and overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, swan dive down, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, right foot back, high lunge. Reach the arms up, feel any wobbles as they come. Exhale, hands to the mat. Left foot goes back to the right. Roll into high plank. Kick your heels back, come into up dog as you inhale. Drop your knees, push back, untuck your toes. Arms alongside you, seed pose. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale to up dog, push into your hands. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, step up to a hang, left foot to right. Inhale, roll up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bend the knees, kick your butt out, swan dive down. Kind of dramatic. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, left foot goes back again, high lunge. Hands to the mat again, step your right foot back, down dog. Inhale, roll into plank, kick your heels back, then drop your hips, pull your chest through your arms. Then drop the knees, untuck the toes, sit back, come into your seed pose. So inhale, reach the arms up, sitting on the shins. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high lunge, left foot forward. Exhale, Uttanasana, top of the mat, right foot forward. Inhale, rise up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, swan dive, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot goes back, high lunge. Inhale, hands to the mat. Exhale, left foot back, down dog. Inhale, high plank, finds up dog. Kick through the heels. Exhale, drop the knees, untuck the toes, sit back to seed pose. Inhale, sit up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, pull through into up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot up, high lunge. Exhale, Uttanasana, left foot meets right, top of the mat. Roll up to stand, arms reach over your head. Up dog, not up dog, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bend the knees, swan dive, Uttanasana. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, left foot journeys back. High lunge again on the right leg. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, right foot to meet left, down dog. Roll through, high plank. Kick your heels and then come into up dog. Big up dog here. Drop the knees, untuck the toes, sit back to the heels. Let your arms come alongside the body. And take a breath. Take a breath. Big inhale through your nose. Long exhale. 2 more just like that. Big inhale. Long exhale. Long inhale through your nose. And sigh it away. Slowly come to sit upright on the shins. Allow the blood to just start to go back to normal in your body, upright, without the full movements back and forwards, left to right. It's quite an asymmetrical sequence. And then come back into a tabletop position. So hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. And from here, you're going to cross your right leg in front of your left. So you're going to take your right leg up and around and cross it like you were sitting cross-legged. So you've got your left knee behind the back of your right kneecap. It's hard for you to see this on the mat here because I'm wearing black, but you've got Gomukhasana legs on the bottom. And then from here, come up onto spidey fingers, and then I just want you to lift your chest as you inhale. As you exhale, think cat pose. So really pushing into the fingertips, pushing the shoulders away. Inhale, lift, think cow pose here. Exhale, cat. Nice. If you can, and you might have a go and then think, I don't like this, but see how it feels to walk the fingers back a bit and then press into the shins strongly to come up onto the shins. Now this might feel like a lot. If it feels too much, I want you to keep your fingertips to the mat. So we've got two options here. If this is too much, you keep your fingertips to the mat, and as we inhale, you lift into cow. As we exhale, you push into cat. So this will be you. If you're okay coming with me, then you're going to come up onto the shins. Ooh, I'll try not to fall. And then you're going to take your opposite hand to your opposite elbow. Catch hold of it in front of you. Then we're going to inhale to reach the arms up and overhead. We're trying to frame our head here. And you want to take your hands and your elbows as far back as you can without flaring the ribs. So you want to really kind of keep the ribs contained here. They're not going out. They're kind of just pulling back in. Beautiful. Exhale here, lower the frame. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Framing yourself. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Speeding it up again. So in, out, in, out, in, out. And we're just going to keep going. And again, don't worry about how fast I'm going. Just worry about going as fast as you can. So it's a short breath in, short breath out. Almost like a pulse through the nose, if it's open. If not, through your mouth is fine. And just really speed it up here. Working into the shoulders. We've been into the hamstrings. Now we want to get into the upper body. And keep going here just for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top here. Big inhale. Long exhale. Release opposite hand to opposite elbow. Come back down. We're going to switch legs. So this time, instead of sending your left leg back, which would be your right leg back, which would make a lot of sense, we're just going to take the left foot forward or the left knee forward. So the left knee comes in, and then the left knee crosses in front of your right. So now you're on Gomukhasana on the left. Come up onto spidey fingers again, and we'll just inhale to cow, exhale to cat a couple of times, just so that you can feel the right hip give you a bit of space. Because obviously we know we're not symmetrical, so the right side might not like this, or maybe this is your better side. And then stay here if that feels good, or if not, you're going to come up onto your shins. As you come onto your shins, squeeze your butt, send your hip points forward. Take opposite hand to opposite elbow. Whichever way you did that, uncross it, take it the other way, because we pretty much, most of us, are quite robotic. So we'll go the way we know. So then you want to go goofy, you want to go the other way. And we'll go again. Inhale. Exhale. Think about drawing the front ribs down. Squeeze your butt. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I'm going to speed it up. So in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. And then I'm not going to guide you anymore. You're just going to go now for your full effort. So think about, draw the front ribs down as you send the hands and the elbows back. So it should feel like a little bit of a pull as you reach the top. So it's really testing the shoulder here. Keep going, try and speed it up. Try and give max effort here, really just letting some air into your house. If your top floor of your house is like your head, your bedrooms and your attic, and you're just breathing a little bit of fresh air in there, getting rid of the stale air, especially at this time of year where we're spending more time inside. And then just keep going, max speed for 5, 4, 3, 2, on one, arms up and overhead. And then exhale, release. Come on to spidey fingers, push the butt back to allow your hands to come to the mat. From here, this time the left foot, or the left knee I should say, goes back, and then you just readjust yourself to find your tabletop. Beautiful. Have a little bit of a shake out of that if you need to. Nice. Then from here, you're going to turn your left fingertips to point backwards. So you've still got all fours on the mat, but this time left fingertips back. And actually maybe take your left hand a little bit wider, so take it over to the left a little bit with the fingers pointing back. Now you're going to step up. Your left foot is going to come so that the inside arch of your left foot meets your left wrist. So that's a nice fit for us. So your left foot is on a diagonal here. So the left toes are pointing off onto a diagonal. Nice. From here, roll your right knee back a bit. So untuck and tuck the right toe so your right knee can go back just a little bit. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, from here, stay here if this feels good. If you want a little bit more, we're going to tuck the back toes under and lift the back knee up. So this is a big stretch. This is big onto your hand, your left hand, and I want you to keep the weight tracking forward. So don't lean back. Put the weight into your left hand by really standing on it firmly. And then if it feels good, so you can stay here, there are lots of different checkpoints. If it feels good, drop your right foot down and then come into Pajvakonasana with the left foot bound. So kind of where we started, but just a progression. So we started with the right knee down and in a regular hand position. Now we're dropping the hand to face backwards. We're putting our weight onto our hand just to really open up the wrist. And we're finding a full expression of Pajvakonasana. And just take a couple of breaths here. Keep rotating through the upper arm. Keep opening through your thoracic. Nice. And to come out of it, you're going to let your right hand come down. Lift your right heel up. Drop your right knee down. Look forward. Think cow pose. So lift your chest and then come up onto your tiptoes of your left foot to lift the heel and then step it back. Unrelease the left, or not unrelease, release the left hand. Give it a little shake, a little swirl. I'll switch sides so you can see me for the other side. And then we'll do it on the other side. So turn your right palm so that the fingertips are pointing back. Take your right hand out to the right a little bit. It just helps with having a little bit of width here. And then you're going to step your right foot up. And you're just going to wiggle so that the right arch of your foot marries up with your right wrist line. And then I really want you to press into it, like put some weight into it. And this might feel quite intense, but just get your weight onto it as best you can. Stay here, or you start to wiggle the left knee back. This is plenty. If you want to stay here, I encourage you to lift your chest, look forward, and imagine you're trying to pull your hand out of your foot, but your foot is stamping down onto your hand and saying, nah, I'm not letting go. They're having a battle, and neither one is winning. This is great if you want to stay here. If you want extra, you're going to tuck your back toes and lift your left knee up. If you want more, again, you're going to drop the left heel down towards the right. And if you want more, you're going to find the full expression of Pajvakonasana. So reaching the left arm up this time. Think about bringing your glutes into the center. So not letting your right butt stick out. Our right butt is going to want to swing out here. At the same time, send the knee forward, send the weight forward, press into the left foot. So much going on here. So you kind of want a little checklist. Okay, am I pressing into my right hand with my right foot? Yes. Have I got all my weight evenly distributed onto my hand? Yes. Okay, am I tucking my right hip under me? Yes. Am I pressing into the outer blade of my left heel? Am I rotating my left shoulder over to the left? And am I really trying to turn from the middle of my back? So they're all your little checkpoints. Keep breathing here. This is a massive stretch, but it's great for your shoulders, great for that right shoulder to be bound. And then very slowly, let your gaze come down, left hand down. Come up onto your left tiptoes, so lift the left heel. Drop the left knee. Come up onto your right tiptoes, so lift the right heel, and then gently come back. Release the right hand down. Beautiful. And then from here, any way you want to, you're just going to roll onto your back. Coming down onto your back. Grab a blanket if you've got one. Allow the blanket to come over you if that feels nice. Or even roll the blanket up and then pop it under your knees as you come into your savasana. Just to give your knees a bit of support. If you had blocks, you could pop 2 blocks underneath your hands here. Let your palms just be open and put some weight into the palm. But these are just all options. You can see here I'm pretty much rolling with nothing. Close down your eyes if that feels nice. Maybe turn off some lights if you're in a light room. This is where I will leave you, yogi. Stay for as long as you can. Until we meet on the mat again. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you.